Hello, Blue Jays, and welcome to the Rant. This show highlights activities, students, staff, and organizations at Bonnarant for our high school. It's been a while since we've had a show, so Chase and I are here to spice it up a little.
On this episode, expect a lot of us, and stories on a recent band concert, basketball games, and jaywalking. But first, Student Council went shopping to support Toys for Tots. Bridget Johnson has more.
Student Council just recently wrapped up their donation for Toys for Tots. Every year, the Student Council works to give back to the community in the spirit of the holidays. Most years, the council adopts a local family to shop for, but in the midst of the pandemic, the council decided it would be best to reach as many kids as possible and donate to Toys for Tots instead.
Student Council, a lot of kids get this bad perception that we just throw dances and game nights and sweater days, but we really try to impact our community as much as we can. For example, by doing this, we're trying to help people who might not be able to have a Christmas have one this year and get them gifts so they can really enjoy something despite how bad this year has been.
Along with donating toys each year, the council tries to get out into the community when they can. They usually host an annual senior citizen lunch and reach out a hand when they can to families going through hard times in the community. The group spent a Saturday morning shopping at Target for boys and girls ages 0 to 14. They bought everything from games to Barbie dolls. The toys were donated at Toys for Tots Tuesday event on the 8th. The toys will make their way to homes that need them the most. Along with the toys, the group also supported Landon's annual Stuff the Stocking by sending $10 gift cards to the Frederickson family that will be donated to Blank Children's Hospital Bravery Bucks program. This has been Bridget Johnson reporting for The Rant.
We haven't been able to go to any concerts in 2020, but our band here at Bondu put on a show-stopping performance. Addie Gross has that story.
On Monday, December 14th, the BFHS concert band had their winter concert in the auditorium. This year's concert wasn't normal because the students were split between A and B days, plus each student was given 2 tickets. This cut down the audience to just a small group of people, mostly made of the band members' parents, but other people could watch the concert as well since it was streamed. If you weren't one of the lucky ones to have the chance to watch or listen to their concert, here is a peek at what you missed. The A-Day played the songs Pipe and Thistle, A Christmas Tale, and Sleigh Ride. B-Day played Celebration Fanfare, highlights of the musical Les Mis, and Sleigh Ride. Both groups worked extra hard to prepare for this concert with all the extra obstacles they faced. Here is Kira Fick with her thoughts on how different the band is this year.
The things we faced in band the most were probably that we only had a fraction of the band that we usually have. And A-Day, while they had a lot of percussionists as usual, B-Day was forced to have a couple of percussionists. And it didn't really affect us, but I know it affected them. And we were missing a lot of our sections, so we didn't have as much volume as you usually would.
All in all, the concert was very successful and they deserve a round of applause. This has been Addison Gross reporting for The Rant.
Last week, our basketball teams battled ADM. Tessa Sutherland and Carolyn Miller bring us the highlights.
On December 11th, the girls' basketball team battled against conference rival ADM Tigers. Avery Freed started out the game by winning the jump and scoring the first Blue Jay point of the night right away. And she also led the team in points that night by scoring 18 for the Blue Jays. Point guard Mia Miller was a beast on the floor, getting 5 steals and 5 assists at the game. Here is a perfect example of one of her assists.
I mean, it was pretty good. They're a tough team, but I think that we did really well, and then under pressure, we came out and got the dub, so.
Kate Lappy was also strong on the court, scoring 11 points, often posting up under the hoop. The Jays fought hard and came out with the dub, 53-49 to end the night.
This has been Tessa Sutherland reporting for The Rant.
December 11th, the Bondu boys basketball team hosted ADM on their home court. The event wrapped up the mega night of basketball with a pretty intense battle. First quarter, the Blue Jays and the Tigers stayed pretty even, scoring one after the other and keeping within 3 points of each other. The shots were definitely flying, as both teams attempted to make their score the highest. At the very end, though, ADM took the lead, pushing the score up to 18-10 to close first quarter. In second quarter, ADM tried hard to keep their lead as the Blue Jays pushed to close the gap in their scores. Changing speeds was the key in this quarter. Both teams had steals and some good boards and buckets. But ADM's half of the scoreboard weighed more when the buzzer rang, and the score was 24-33 at half. Third quarter, Blue Jays came in with guns locked and loaded. The Blue Jays had some good looks inside, and their defense raised its intensity. After they buckled down and got to work, the score evened out, ending quarter 3 at 38-38. The last quarter, the back-and-forthing really began to hit. Rant took the lead at the beginning thanks to three-pointers from Ben Trolson and Colby Collison. From there, the scores didn't change until the very end of the game. With around 2 minutes left, the shots for both teams started to fall. Colby Collison made a free throw, and then ADM pulled a three-pointer out of their pocket, along with a drive to the basket which the Blue Jays returned with an inside shot of their own. A couple made free throws for the Blue Jays and another shot for the Tigers brought the score up to 51-50 with the Tigers in the lead. A final over half-court shot was attempted by Ben Trolson. It was so close and hit the rim, but didn't fall in, leaving the final score at 51-50 ADM. This has been Carolyn Miller, reporting for The Rant.
Hello and welcome to Jaywalking. On this episode, we're doing Wrong Answers Only Holiday Edition. What's your favorite food to eat over the holidays?
I like to call them depression chips. I was broken up with a lot over Christmas break, so that's what my usual go-to is.
What's your favorite holiday activity?
I'd have to say playing Frisbee with my hamster.
So, what's your favorite thing to do over the holidays?
Scratch my feet while I look at a fire.
What's your favorite holiday activity?
Spider-Man.
What's your favorite thing to do over the holidays?
Sleep.
What's your favorite thing to do over the holidays?
My family likes to get together and we like to make TikToks. I don't know if you guys have heard of them, but they're kind of like dance moves where you do weird things like this with your arms and your legs, and yeah.
Thanks for watching. We'll be back soon with more highlights from Rant for our high school. You can watch this show anytime by subscribing to our YouTube channel at bluejaydigital.org.
And if you're lucky, Ryan and I might show up on the next one too. Later.